Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. The girl with the tea is back. Gloria Elijah is back. Yes. Anyways, let me greet you all, especially in the language of the country I traveled to. Karibu. Karibu. Yes, I hope I'm getting that right. But really, guys, I'm super excited to be back home. And by home, I mean to you amazing people. Guys, I missed you all so much. You have no idea. I mean, this past 1 week, not filming an actual video, aside the live stream we had on Saturday, guys, it felt like I was bleeding to death. Oh my God, I missed you all so much. I had to condition my mind, you know, to get used to being away from here, from this space, from us, you know, interacting on a daily. Yes, and yes, I tried to be a bit, you know, active on social media, but to be very honest, yeah, I'm happy I took a break off social media. Yes. But anyways, I missed you all so much. I missed you all so much. And there's a lot I want to tell you. There's a lot I want to share. And I'm wondering, should I do 2 different videos to tell you all what I want to tell you, or should I just make a lengthy video? Yes, with the hope that you guys are going to watch the video without skipping any part, as I'll always say. I don't know, guys, because with regards to where we left off our Big Brother Naija conversations, guys, there's a lot, an actual lot that I want to share, and I don't want to waste time, before going into all of those conversations. So maybe what I'm just going to do on this video, I'll dump everything about my vacation on this particular video, right? And I urge you all to please go ahead and watch. Don't skip any part, all right? And yes, according to the title of this video, yes, I did leave Nigeria. I did leave and I came back, all right? As you can see, this is my Nigerian space. So I'm back home. I'm back to base, and as I said, there's a lot I want to tell you, and I'm going to start telling you right now. But before I get into all of that, just a quick reminder that today is a very significant day in the near history of Nigeria. Yes, because precisely today, 20th October 2020, 2 years ago, a lot of innocent lives were lost. Yes, in the NSAS protest. We all know that story. We all know what happened. We talked about it on this channel, and it's a very, very solid experience that's still fresh in our memories, and we're not going to forget anytime soon. We're never ever going to forget, all right? And this is one opportunity I want to use to remind all of you that are Nigerians on my channel to please get your PVC. The 2023 elections are fast approaching. Get your PVC. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote, and do not sell your vote. Vote for the right candidate. Do not sell your vote. And I also pray that the gentle souls of those who were lost find peace and rest in the arms of their Creator. I also pray for their families to find the grace, or God blesses them with the grace and the mental fortitude, the emotional fortitude to bear their loss. That said, let's get into this video proper. Okay, guys, another gentle reminder is that Saturday is our FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream. I mean, for those of you who have attended before and participated, you know how it goes. It's always very, very interactive, always very, very fresh, and very, very interesting. Yes, so this is a special invitation to every single one of you to please come through on Saturday. Do not miss out. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, now going on to my trip. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've actually said this a lot of times on my channel, and I'm going to say this again for the benefit of those that do not know. Yes, this is my first time ever traveling out of Nigeria. Guys, since I was born, I have never crossed the borders, whether by air, whether by sea, whether by land. I've never crossed the borders of this country, and it's something I've always wanted to do. I had always wanted to do it. I'd always wanted to just go for it. But it's not really that easy to travel out of this country. But then finally it happened, and I'm so excited that it happened, to be a place that, gosh, I did not see coming, but I really loved it. Yes, so I traveled to Zanzibar. Yes, Zanzibar. I put out a video on my YouTube stories, my Instagram stories, asking the questions for you guys to guess, and some of you actually guessed correctly. So yes, I did go to Zanzibar. It was such a beautiful place. And I think I just might be one of those tourists that travel to go and sleep because guys, I slept a lot. I slept a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I needed to sleep. My body was exhausted. My mind, guys, I needed the rest. See, if you've not slept today, I highly recommend sleep. Sleep is a very, very good medication for your body and your soul because, guys, I slept a lot. But aside sleeping, so it wouldn't look like, oh, Glory traveled and the only thing that she was doing all through was sleeping. Yes, aside sleeping, gosh, I really enjoyed the ocean. Oh my God. Guys, the ocean was everything. If I'm ever going to go back to Zanzibar, it's because the waters are calling me. Yes. Guys, I'm Pisces, yes? My zodiac sign is Pisces. So I am Pisces, and see, when I was there, it felt like I was home. Yeah, I felt like one big fish that just needed to just jump into the ocean and just make home over there. Guys, It was so peaceful. It was so serene. And one of those things that I really, really loved about Zanzibar was the clean air. Guys, I and my partner, we kept on talking about how clean and fresh the air was, and it's completely different from the air in Lagos. The air in Lagos is so toxic, I'm not even gonna lie. Well, depending on where you find yourself, of course. If you're on the main road, it's very toxic because of all the fumes, the fuel fumes, the smoke. Like, oh God, the air is just so, I don't know, it's not just clean. But Zanzibar, whether you are in traffic or whether, okay, there wasn't really traffic anyways, but whether you are on the road, whether you're in a car or whether you are walking on the beach, the air is clean. It is clean, and I think that's also because they have a lot of trees everywhere. There's a lot of trees planted on the side, so there's just good ventilation. Like, you can literally just open your mouth and fly will not enter your mouth, mosquito will not enter. It's just so clean. Yes, the environment is clean. And yes, guys, emphasis on the water. The water is everything. I enjoyed it, and I'm not gonna lie, on this trip for this entire 1 week, most of the footages I have to remind me of that place is of the ocean. Yes, I'm not ashamed to admit it. And yes, did I swim? I did swim in the pool in the hotel where I lodged. But then sadly, my lady visitor came calling. So for the remaining 6-7 days, no, not 6-7 days, the remaining 5 days that I spent there, guys, I was on my flow. So it wasn't fun. It was like my village people came and said, Glory Elijah, you will not swim. You will not bath inside that ocean. You will not enjoy the ocean. Guys, it was so annoying. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I was sad. But you know what? I had to give myself a pep talk that, Glory Elijah, calm down. Nothing is going to kill your shine. Nothing is going to kill your joy. So, well, even though I did not really, go into the ocean for the sake of hygiene, whilst on my flow, of course, I actually did have fun with the food. Yes, that brings me to the food. The food was, it was okay. It was good. And that's because I had to now start fashioning my palate, my food palate, my taste buds to acquire the taste of Zanzibar. Yes. Because guys, those people, they like seafood. There's a lot of seafood, and I really wanted to try out some kinds of seafood because I watch a lot of mukbang. Is it mukbang or mukbang? Whichever one. I watch a lot of mukbang videos on YouTube, and I love them. Yes, they're very, very soothing for me. I see them as another kind of ASMR videos, especially when I have my insomnia, when I can't sleep. So I've been watching a lot of Korean mukbang videos where I see them eating a lot of seafood, and I was really challenging myself that, Glory, on this trip you're going to eat a lot of seafood. I really wanted to try octopus. I really wanted to try what's it called now, lobster. Yes, guys, it's going to shock you all. I've never really had lobster ever. Yes, I eat it in my mind. I see people eating it on these videos I watch, and I enjoy watching them, but I've never really eaten it. I wanted to try scallops. I wanted to try squid. Guys, I saw all these things, so I'm not even gonna lie. I saw all of them, but did I have the guts to eat it? Guys, I couldn't because I was on my flow. And when you're on your flow as a female, you get really cranky. There are certain things that irritate you. And so guys, all of those things are just irritating me. I couldn't even bring myself to eat it. But the foods that I had from the different restaurants, from the different hotels, guys, it was everything. It was everything. I really enjoyed the food. Maybe except for one or two that I did not really enjoy. But I really enjoyed the food. Honestly, I wanted this video to actually have direction, but it seems like this video is not even having direction. It seems like I'm just talking about everything I remember. Yeah, so I'm just gonna flow like that. I'm gonna go with the flow. Okay, I talked about the food. Oh, why would I talk about the food without mentioning their food market?
This is so good. I'm not hungry.
Hell no. For those of you that have actually traveled to Zanzibar, in Stone Town, which is called Stone Town because according to the people of the place, they said the houses, the buildings, in the town is actually built from actual stone. Actual stone. And guys, I saw it, I could attest to it as a fact. They were actually built from actual stones, yes. And although some of the stones are wearing off, but the buildings are solid, beautiful. Well, some of them were actually aesthetically pleasing, while some of them were not, because they were about to fall off. And according to the people living there as well, the government had to move the inhabitants of those structures to another place so that they can actually renovate, right? So very beautiful place, but emphasis on the food market. The food market happens at night, and my partner and I, we went there, guys. Come and see food. Oh my God, food everywhere. Any kind of seafood you're looking for, it's there. Any kind of beef you're looking for, there's goat meat, there's sheep meat, there's lamb meat, there's cow meat, there's chicken, there's duck, there's oh God, and there's different kinds of chicken, you know, marinated in different kinds of spices. Oh my God, talking about spices, Tanzanian spices is everything. Jesus Christ, guys. Every time my partner and I, you know, when we want to go to different hotels, or maybe when we want to go to the market to buy souvenirs, we would deliberately pass through the kitchen of the hotel where we lodged, right? We would deliberately pass through the kitchen so that we can just perceive and inhale the aroma coming from the kitchen, guys. And yes, we ended up buying spices because the spices are just everything. They smell so good, they smell so rich, they smell so great. Yes. God, guys, I don't know, I'll probably have to cook and invite a few of you to come and taste it, because they don't just smell great, they also taste great as well. Now, talking about that food market, guys, still, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of things to attract you. There's a lot of juices. Guys, for the first time, I actually saw that people are actually extracting sugarcane juice from sugarcane. Hey, well, it was so nice to see. And although the taste was really sharp for me, and it was too strong for me, I didn't really have it. I would rather suck out the sugarcane juice from the sugarcane directly itself. Yes, but they had sugarcane juice. They even had avocado juice. Guys, how did they even make that? How? But I did have it. And then I tasted peach juice, passion fruit juice for the first time in my life. And guys, it was delicious. It was everything. It was so refreshing. Now, moving on to the people of Zanzibar, they call them the Zanzibarians. And to be very honest, I found that quite interesting. Yeah. And guys, okay, this is a fun fact, right? This is a fun fact. I never knew that Zanzibar was more of an Islamic country. I never knew. Yeah, I never knew. So it was quite interesting to see that the people there were so woke. Let me call it woke. I call it woke in the sense that okay, so their men dress normal, like when I say normal, like regular shirts, shorts, and then some of them they wear this jalabia. And then the women are 99% of the time fully clothed. I did not see a female Zanzibarian that was dressed the way I am dressed right now. No, they were fully clothed, and most of them, they cover their faces. Some of them do not cover their face. Now, interesting thing is, they did not discriminate against tourists. Now, it was as though everybody had this complete understanding that, okay, our country is a tourist attraction. We have what people want. We have nature, we have good food, we have exciting stuff. So people are going to come see what we have. And so we need to be accepting and accommodating of these people. And guys, that was the case. It was so refreshing moving around these people. Like, I and my partner, we did a lot of walking, especially when we're in Stone Town. We walked in and out of different streets, you know, going into different shops, and nobody was looking at me in a weird way, because guys, that city, when it's very hot, it is hot. So I was wearing a lot of shorts, and I was wearing a lot of bralettes, and I was wearing a lot of shirts, you know, with just one button, you know, buttoned off. I was not like fully clothed 100%. And in a way, I was kind of expecting for anybody to say, why are you dressed this way? But guys, guess what? There were people who were dressed in more revealing stuff than me, and we were, I mean, it was just a very, very serene place. Nobody was going to look at you in any weird way. And I really liked that, because now this is the part where I'm going to do just a slight comparison. I served in the north of Nigeria, Adamawa, Yola precisely. And as a core member, guys, there were certain things you just could not wear walking around. Yes, that's an Islamic, mixture of Islam and Christianity rather. So people would actually look at you, and the way they look at you in that area, you will know that, okay, you're not even supposed to wear what you're wearing. You have to go and change. But in Zanzibar, the ladies, the real indigenes, the ladies were fully clothed, but you as a tourist, nobody's making you feel uncomfortable about what you're wearing. And guys, I was really impressed with that. I know I'm placing a lot of emphasis on this particular conversation about the culture. Guys, I really loved it. And I felt really comfortable. I felt at home, and guys, it's just a very beautiful place. Still about the people of Zanzibar, there's no way, absolutely no way I'm going to talk about the people of Zanzibar without talking about the cats. Oh my God, they are everywhere. Guys, the cats, they are officially the landlords of Zanzibar. My partner and I, we named them that. We named them the actual official landlords of Zanzibar. Because if you see these cats, they look so fat. They look healthy. These cats, they are overfed. Anywhere you go, on the streets, in hotels, in restaurants, in bars, they are there. The only place I did not see a cat was in the clubs that we went. We went to 2 different clubs.
Wishing you success.
Yes, disco clubs, to party, to dance. We did not see cats there, but for every restaurant, Jesus Christ, they are there. And my partner and I were actually discussing about okay, why are they everywhere though? So we observed. We did not really ask, the hotel or the restaurant attendant, but we just asked. And we didn't ask. We observed for ourselves. We observed that there were no lizards, there were no flies, and there were no rats around. Yes, around the streets of Stone Town and in the places, the restaurants that we went to. And we said, okay, maybe, just maybe, that could be the reason they have these cats around, probably as the cleanup agents of these insects and these rodents. I don't know how true that is, guys, but we just observed that was the case. We did not really see lizards, like here in Lagos. Like as I'm talking to you guys on this video right now, there's one lizard that's literally outside my door, paying attention to what I'm saying. Yeah, the lizard is just there. So I'm wondering, probably if I have a cat, maybe the cats will be able to take care of that. But on the flip side, these cats, they are everywhere, guys. And to be honest with you, I am not really a cat person. I'm more of a dog person. I love dogs, I love puppies, and I don't hate cats, but I'm not particularly in love with cats. So I had to force myself to get used to seeing the cats. And at some point, I almost got irritated. Like, okay, why are there just so many cats everywhere, But then they turned out to be very, very adorable creatures. Yes, because most of the time, because I'm not really a foodie, I don't really like eating a lot. So I found myself sharing my food with the cats. So it seemed like they now knew me. It's like they sent a telepathic kind of message to their fellow cats everywhere at different restaurants. There's one black lady called Lori Elijah. When she comes, just go to her table. She's going to give you food. She's very nice. So any restaurant we go to, you see cats that are lounging around. The moment my partner and I we just arrive, boom, you just see them. You come and rush and come and start putting their mouth. There was one that was literally under my table for the longest time. I did not even notice. And then before we knew it, this particular one just leaned up and touched my hand like, meow. I'm like, what? And the cat was looking at me like, oh my God, not again. And I had to give the cat my fish head, actually. Yeah, but the cats, as I said, they were not dangerous, they were not harmful. They're very, very adorable creatures, very, very loving, and very smart. And they have pride. Imagine a cat coming to come and beg you food, and you put the food down. The cat will first of all take their time, walk around, and then they'll now come and eat the food. And I'm looking at the cat like, on my food, on top of my own generosity, if I kick you into the ocean. Another thing I promised myself that I was going to definitely talk about the place called Zanzibar is the driving.
For another town, we have another island
which is called the Pemba.
Ladies and gentlemen, I live in a city called Lagos in Nigeria, where we have the craziest upon the craziest drivers. People drive like they have the intention to kill somebody else. Yes, I'm sorry, but that's the way I see it, because this is my first 1 year of driving, yes, and I try to drive as carefully as possible. I've had an accident or two before, and guys, it wasn't nice. And so I drive very, very, like, extremely carefully, right? But here in Lagos, this is where you can get people that don't even know how to drive, and then they just pick up a car and boom, you see them inside the road and they are driving and causing havoc. So visiting Zanzibar, guys, I learned how to drive like a sane human being. Ladies and gentlemen, all through the 1 week, or should I say the 8 days I stayed in Zanzibar, I can count how many times I heard people use the car horn. If they even want to use the car horn, it's just poop. But here, I myself am guilty. Boom, boom, boom! Get the fuck out of the road! Get the hell out of my way! Guys, we're literally screaming. You're inside your own car. The other driver in their own car is not even hearing you yell. They're not even hearing you scream. But you are in your car, you're going crazy. Get the fuck out of my way! Guys, sometimes I find myself even doing that, and I'm ashamed to admit it. But in Zanzibar, you don't even see that. Like those people's mental health there, Jesus Christ. I feel like it's on 100. Because the drivers that even took my partner and I around, they were just chilled. They were just driving, cruising their Tanzanian music. And guys, one thing that really impressed me the most was that because on 2 different occasions, we drove very, very late in the night. I think about 1 a.m. Yeah, because we're going places. I think 3 times actually. So on those 3 different occasions, what exactly happened? We noticed that our own driver, and of course their roads are very, very narrow. Yes. So our own driver being on one lane, the other driver on the other lane that's coming from the opposite end. When the driver from the opposite end is approaching us, our own driver like completely reduces his headlight. So his headlight is not bright anymore, guys. He does that so that the driver approaching can actually see clearly, and drive past safely, right? Then after that car drives past us, then he increases his headlight again. Ladies and gentlemen, my drive instructor told me that is the normal way that sane people should drive. But I'm sorry to say, over here in Lagos, yes, especially this environment where I live, you will notice that it is when you are approaching that one Oloshibruku, one crazy mother effer will now increase their headlights, and the light will now be in your eyes. That is when you now start crawling like a snail because you don't even know where you're going anymore. And I'm asking myself, these people that are actually practicing this sanity here, are they not normal human beings? Why are we so crazy in Nigeria? Why are we so crazy in Lagos? Why are we so crazy? What's the rush? And the people over there in Zanzibar, they are never in a hurry. Guys, these people, they are never in a hurry. They have this sense of, we'll definitely get to where we're going. So they are not rushing. They're not in a hurry. They are not endangering their lives. They are not suicidal. Guys, this is not me trying to drag Lagosians or Nigerians, but I'm sorry to say most Lagosians, they're kind of suicidal. They are literally driving like they want to go and die. And you are wondering, don't you have anything you're looking forward to in this life anymore? Or if not, maybe something or people that you're actually looking forward to going back home to go and meet. Why are you driving like you want to go and die? Anyways, overall, it was an amazing experience. I would love to go back to Zanzibar. There are so many beach resorts that I would love to experience. Yes, there's so many places I would love to see. I did not swim with the turtles. I know a lot of people wondering, oh, did you swim with the turtles? Guys, I did not swim with the turtles. As I said at the start of this video, I could not really swim because my lady friend was present with me all through 5 days. I stayed in Zanzibar, I think, for 8 days. Yes, my lady friend was with me from day 4 till I came back to Nigeria and say, ha! Your weekend. Yes, so I did not really swim the way I wanted to swim. There were a lot of amazing pictures I wanted to take. in the ocean, but they were not possible. Yes, I mean, I had to be considerate of other people, right? You don't want to go into the water and then out of your own selfishness you swallow the water. Yeah, you have to be nice. So yeah, my water experience wasn't that great, but I enjoyed the night walks on the banks of the ocean, sometimes walking inside the river. It was just a very, very beautiful and wholesome experience for me. I loved it so much, and I thank God that my first trip out of Nigeria was a beautiful and peaceful one that made me see life in an entirely new and different way. And there are so many places that I would love to visit again, ladies and gentlemen. Although it's going to cost me a lot of money, yes, but fighting, we're going to get it done. We're going to do it. We're going to travel. Glory is going to become Glory the Traveler. And yeah, there's so many things I would love to say, but I don't know if they're going to be relevant to you. So if there's anything else you would love to know, yes, maybe how did I process my visa, questions like that, or which airline did you go with, any question about how to leave Nigeria to Zanzibar and how to process whatever COVID test and all whatnot. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section below, and I just might make another video to respond to all of those questions. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to love to end this particular video now, this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. I hope you all had fun, and I'm sorry if I don't really have footages of myself a lot. You guys know that if it's not me talking in front of my camera like this, interacting with you guys on YouTube, I rarely show myself on my own phone's camera, to be very honest. I rarely take pictures. So yeah, I'm going to end this video right here, right now. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like this video. Feel free to share. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like the video. And I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Don't forget to make it a date with us on Saturday, 3 p.m. WAT for our Saturday YouTube live stream on FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream. I'll review the topic of conversation very soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.